True.
see that.
No, I heard it. Like making a plan with Gary. We're gonna, and then trying to figure out. Well, we want Gary to give him a hot tip, and think how are we gonna do that? And then the parasitic entity when Ditch flubbed the
Actually, didn't flub
Yeah.
it. I just narratively fucked him because I'm
yeah.
mean.
It kind of he rolled a partial success. Yeah, so I was like that, and then went stare at the abyss. The abyss winked at Amy.
In a sense.
And everybody was like, "Wow, it's really." Wonder what the denominator here when things are not really fucked up. I'm like, oh, because I wasn't here. I was like, what value would Ross give? Absolutely none.
I mean,
Comic relief.
I still feel like you were watching a different episode because
Right?
I thought it was
we
really
are
good.
hurtling towards we are hurtling
Oh,
our
that,
own
yes.
ship towards the
Planet.
ground in a fake crash landing plan.
Yeah, I heard fake
that's,
crash
that's
landing.
the plan.
Air
thought that
quotes
was
fake
brilliant.
because we kind of are
Sort of
damaged
Patched
or
up
were
behind that mood.
damaged.
Yeah, because I
Oh.
heard the hull versus direct hit, and then
Little.
I tried. Then I got interrupted, so I kind of might have missed the last 10 minutes of the narrative game before you guys went to end of session. So
Yeah, I think Ditch fixed it up, repaired it so that we weren't actually damaged, but made it look like we still were.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blooped in behind a moon. Patched up.
Okay.
Mm.
No, I thought it was really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Everybody was good. Now Win knows. Well, might have some conversation with Ross about hope. It doesn't exist. It's all an illusion. The abyss is right.
So we did a fade to black last time on them, the crew taking, oh my god, sweetie, what the hell, into the upper atmosphere of Gamma Hydra 10. And we decided that in that moment, Ross would come out of his self-imprisonment. He would come out of his room and find the crew in this current pseudo calamity. Not calamity as the game described it, but
yeah, my
Screaming Maydays.
and did we at the end roll? Because I we watched it, but I don't remember if I actually did the roll for Act Under Pressure.
It's quick. I did. Took a stress because I got a mix, but
Act Quick.
I
there
shouted
it is, yeah.
my Maydays and was a convincing
So
Maydayer.
our opening shot is from, you see what looked to be some soldiery types in like kind of jungle camo, well armed, and see all of them kind of in this clearing in a field outside some farmland, and they look up and they see this ship coming into atmosphere, smoke billowing out of it. Your fake crash is succeeding, and the camera would then come back to you guys as you successfully, because you acted quick and you had the partial success, you come down, and the camera would pull out and show that you were like right next to where the the clearing was. You guys have there's probably fake smoke, I assume, still billowing out of the ship in some manner, and you have landed successfully, because I don't think there's a real piloting role. I'm not 100% sure for this kind of thing.
Only if you think there needs to be. Then we would do an act quick.
We did do the act quick.
Oh, we did do that. Okay,
Because the
perfect.
idea
Then
was
yeah, absolutely. And which one you chose? You chose Suffer the Stress?
Yeah, I took a stress.
Okay. So you're able to find that clearing near the outskirts farmland, 10 kilometers kind of outside of this base. military compound that the Brandborn and Founder Syndicate have kind of set up there to coordinate their joint efforts in, camping out this uprising, this rebellion uprising that's currently hampering production on planet. But yeah, you guys find yourself in this field on Gamma Hydra 10, kind of open field outside some farmland, and your ship is fake billowing smoke out and come back to the bridge. So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Ditch had recommended last session that we just kind of get out of here real quick.
Mm-hmm. We should all get off right now. Grab your stuff. Let's go, please.
Change.
And then the ship is piloting
Yep.
back.
So it's gonna hide in the dark side of the moon.
Yep.
So your ship runs away. Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
Why is this?
So I guess we're scrambling off.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we thought that one guy was at the command location. Right. The Archbishop, which is 10 kilometers away from New Amsterdam, and I don't know how far away from New Amsterdam we are, but I think that's kind of the direction we wanted to head.
Well, isn't your primary mission is for Gary, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Well, they're kind
I
of
don't know
both
if I'd call it
primary.
primary, yeah.
Kind of. I mean, I guess if we could get away
Sure.
with not killing Satchel, and getting our own stuff, we could just be like, "Sorry, Gary, this didn't work out." But I don't
Yeah.
know if that's how Amy would play it or want to play it.
Ideally, we do both.
Yeah, because we need Gary to get off. If we find some other way to get off, then we don't need Gary. But that's a later problem.
Yeah, but doing this for Gary is a good contact to
Yes.
Mhm.
keep on a good side too. So
He is. I'd have to apologize.
Plus, we probably want to get into the city just to be able to hide out for a while.
yeah.
Let things calm down. Brian, is your stuff breaking?
Yeah, I'm coming back online now here.
Okay. You say, "Oh shit," and then you have to look on your
Yeah,
face.
no, my command center went down, so now I had
Oh.
one laptop. I don't know what happened, and then I'm trying to bring up Evernote to take notes, and that wasn't working.
Sorry.
But I was listening.
Okay.
I was paying attention.
No worries.
Ross has to change. Like, I just did not know this.
You
So-
actually probably would have known all of this plan.
Oh yeah, I would have. That's right. Yeah. So, not the pink lacquer bunny outfit. No bueno for.
Well, I
kinda
guess
op.
that's whatever you need to. Yeah.
I'll try to match. As pink, like Frost was eating like a pixie.
Mhm.
The pixie sticks, but it was like in pink frosting. It's truck.
Ugh.
It's Tulsa truck stop candy. Space truck stop Tulsa, wherever we got that from.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. So, it's delicious. Don't bitch about it. All right, let me change. Hang on. Getting. Do we need grenades? Cause I think I'm going to bring a grenade. Fuck it, I am. Cause that's in my gear. Grenades.
Yeah. Are we? How geary are we getting there, Michael?
I'm getting geary.
With the gear.
How geary are you guys getting?
Well, the gear.
I would
like,
say
the gear methodology of the game.
I would
do
go with
have the
plural
thing.
grenades, by the way.
It's kind of weird.
Thought it was like Blades in the Dark, where you just have gear slots and you kind
I
of
was-
say you
Yes.
have what you need when you need it.
Exactly. You only have
Yeah,
a certain
like-
amount to carry. So
Yeah,
Three
but
gear
it's the
slots.
gear that
Starting
your character comes with, right?
yeah, you can have it all, but you can
But
only
you
have
can only use that many slots.
3 slots.
basically,
You
3
can have all your
items.
shit in
Yeah.
your bunk, but you could just pick.
You could have other things too that you we've picked
Right.
up somewhere, but yeah, we still only have 3 slots, and then once you use one for something, that's what you have.
Yeah, like you don't have to declare before you go out what you're taking with you, though, right?
No,
Right, I
Alright.
don't.
Mm.
I didn't think so.
but
Yeah, don't worry about it, Space Master. I'll just tell you. Oh, I have that
Yeah.
thermonuclear detonator. You didn't know that? No.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have.
I
Yeah.
brought a skeleton key with me.
Skeleton key. My space skeleton key fits any.
But
box.
If it fits the narrative for your character, yeah.
well, we also didn't ever buy anything or get anything other
No.
than our starting stuff
Right.
Yeah.
officially. So
So
we'll see
after
how
having
that
a
works.
conversation with Grace earlier this afternoon, I would like to retroactively change the name of Space CNN to just Space NN, or as colloquially known as the Sin Channel.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh, I like
For
that.
the
Yeah.
Space News Network.
Yeah, I'll try to be more creative because that was one of my pet peeves. Naming
Oh.
stuff. Oh, it's space
Tulsa.
So-
space bucks. Like, what the fuck? You can't stick up a currency or economic system right away? Come on.
Space Bucks.
Side note, I was playing on High End Life this
Mhm.
last weekend. And it's a space game made by the people that did Rick and Morty. They have a restaurant in the town called Space Applebee's. And it made me
Oh,
laugh.
God. You know.
I actually have played a little. I just did the first mission, and I haven't gotten back to it yet, but
That's funny.
I picked it
Yeah,
up off Game Pass.
when you explore Blim, you'll find a Space Applebee's.
See, I like Blim. Blim, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Blim. I like that. Space.
They do have a lot of the kind of tropey things, which is fun.
That is funny. I like we poke fun at it though. Space Tulsa, space trucks.
Yeah.
Space.
The Space News Network.
Space News Network.
Next on the Sin Channel.
I'm Zorg. 4 hands.
And of course, Zorg wears a bow tie, and
Oh, yeah. Let's not get QC, George Lucas, alien QC.
So you guys are. I mean, I guess you're geared up. I'm gonna say you look. Do you look vaguely like an SG-1 team kind of thing, or a little more casual than that?
Probably more casual than that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not that.
Oh, we're not.
Not that geared up. Okay, no, I'm just trying to
No,
in my head get an assessment for what.
I'm not.
I'm going with like SG-1 that was more military. They had like they all had like high end gear. I don't feel like we are going into this with like top of the line gear.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
But
Ross would be SG-1 gear via Space Hot Topic and Space Spencer.
there you go.
You know, maybe like a pink leather military overcoat, and you know, just tank girl, just odds and ends, but like
Spikes everywhere
spikes
in places
yeah,
they couldn't
retro
possibly be
80s.
comfortable to deal with.
Oh yeah, it looks great, but it's just
Functionally, it's stupid.
functionally, yeah, it's a little tough. But she's like, okay, so I'm going to blend in
Blend in.
because we have civilization. I'm going to bring a little style to this. Okay, just clearly you all lack it.
So as you were coming in, you saw around the field that there was some lightly wooded area, what looked to be a large kind of farming, automated agro farming complex, like basically a future farm that's all super automated. And right next to it, you guys landed to it like a mega cornfield where it's like corn trees that grow more corn trees. No corn.
Well, that's why it's space corn.
That's why it's
Right.
corn.
It's like space Brussels sprout.
Interstellar corn.
Exactly. It's space Monsanto corn. It's all genetically modified mega corn. And
Mega
no, it could
corn.
just be the actual Monsanto. It doesn't have to be space. They just survived. They're one of the 6 mega corporations. They're actually founding members of the Brandborn family.
Hate this.
Grace is definitely anti-megacorn. Amy's like, this is all corporate bullshit.
Now heiress to the
Fucking
Nestle's
megacorn. Yeah.
Power to the people.
mega fortunes.
Nestle.
Steal from the
Conganto.
rich, give to the poor.
It all starts with corn.
Monsanto, Nestle, Pfizer, mega corporation.
Oh,
I love
God.
it. The subsidiary of Halliburton Blackwater.
Your genetics are our playthings. Enjoy our super modified ultra corn.
And it's all run by Elon Musk because he's still alive.
Oh no!
Just his head.
His
Just
Some
his
neuro-
head.
form of him is still
his
alive.
Neuralink is still functioning in
Yeah.
some free brain cell capacity.
His head on like
That's all
the-
it took.
probably like a
It's a really bleak future.
transformer body, you know?
The truth hurts.
You can't be on my desk, bud.
So as your ship kind of flitters away, no more smoke. You stopped it from giving off a smoke.
Mhm.
Where do you guys go? I mean, you can go to the barn. What's your situation? How do you address this landing? And you're currently somewhat on the outskirts of New Amsterdam. How do you comport yourselves as a crew after watching your ship go away?
It's kind of ugly.
If there's a
Let's
specific
look-
principle or an SM call, like
Well, the idea is we would land and then move
Hmm.
out of the clearing. I'm assuming in the direction of New Amsterdam.
We should have bought a mule.
Yeah, towards. I would say towards like the woods.
I mean, yeah, probably in the direction of where we ultimately want to go.
Yeah. Like kind of make our way to the woods, but in that direction of New Amsterdam.
Did anybody notice our presence, like drone farmers, or did the
give me a
evac-
scope it out,
genetics.
Ross.
When we got to the forest, I was gonna do that,
Oh,
or got to cover, I should say.
scope it out?
But go ahead, you go.
Oh, thank you.
You can run and read old devices.
I'm
That is
giving
true.
myself motion.
I'm going. I'm just gonna head that way.
Wrong boy.
What the heck did I do?
Oh, you must take time and closely study your subject.
Mm.
What?
Oh, I just put the whole thing out there.
No, that's fine, but that's on me.
So I could ask one. Mine's a little dull. We're like, too much pixie frosting.
No question.
I guess we know with the first question. Where is our best way in? We're going to New Amsterdam, right? That's where we're heading towards the city. So that's
Probably the automated agro farm, the complex there. It gives you a lot of cover. The trees would work too. You could definitely go into the forest area.
Okay.
Both provide cover. You should assume, the crew should assume that this is not going to go unnoticed. People are going to send people out. I mean, you did say Mayday.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the
So
idea was
We're
we
fine
get in
now.
so fast, we confuse everyone.
Mm.
then we get out of the clearing, we get the ship out of there. So by the time people come, they're just like, "Well, I don't know what's going on."
Well,
Okay.
you
If
are
we're
there
gone.
for weapons, right? You're ultimately here because Gary wants that guy killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know where he is in the in the surrounding area, anything like that?
He's
No,
in
we
New
just know he's in New
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Oh,
Okay.
And then we know that about that command post 10 clicks off over that away from New Amsterdam where the Archbishop is. So I kind of figured we'd go into New Amsterdam and try and figure out where he is.
we wouldn't have got like a target package from Gary, like some intel to say, "Hey, Thomas Satchel, blah 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 blah."
Starting
blah.
point, yeah, good point.
Like, hey, this is what he looks like. This is where he hangs out. This is his schedule or his
Known associates.
yeah, just like a whole kill package.
Kill package? What? Brian, I'm
Oh.
starting to wonder.
I watch
You know,
a lot
like
of
Antonio Banderas always gets.
shit, stupid movies like that.
I was watching what was it, The Gray Man the other day on Netflix, and they made a specific reference to Kill Package.
a kill package and
It was actually kind of a fun movie. Dopey.
kill package.
I assume we at least got pictures and some
Yeah, some
information on
intel. I would think
proclivities.
Amy procured that from Gary. I'm trying to think of Gary. I just think of SpongeBob the SpongeBob with a
Oh, no.
snail.
Oh no, that's not in my head at all.
I don't know why. It's Gary.
So yeah, Ross, you would probably recommend that the automated aggro farm would provide the best cover.
So I just put that out to everybody. This foliage and shit. Should we utilize this? Or I don't know. So he looks around like, Ditch, why are you wearing khakis?
Because I always wear khakis. They're practical.
I just see Ditch in like
They're
khakis. Like,
fashionable and practical. You see these creases right here? The
oh,
pleats?
yes. Yeah, I think you could kill a motherfucker with your creases.
Yeah, they, they're fashionable. They subconsciously draw people's faces to the eyes to my crotch. So it enhances my masculinity. That's more of a sociological or anthropological view on things. So I'm an engineer, physicist, so.
I have a minor in the anthropological.
Yeah. Not yet, but I might.
I know I like Ditch. You aren't so squash.
Did you see the hook that I wrote about you, Brian?
No, I did not. I'm sorry. Where was that?
I'll send it to you because you should know about this because I changed one of my hooks. Reflect you and your character.
Awesome. So that's what Russ does. They just put this out there. It's like if people want to do it.
I'm actually looking at Win because he's the soldier here.
Yeah, that's
Win,
what I.
Oh yeah, I guess
Okay.
Ross would probably be like, "I'm not the leader, but this is what I see."
What I see, I know I have an above average intelligence, but do what you want.
Yeah, no, I'm.
When's the real muscle here, though?
Yeah, I'm going with it. That makes sense to go take cover in that area.
Muscle.
So
I'll do the front of a bicep. Begin. I have a whole story about that.
All right,
Down
go
the road
ahead.
after drinks.
As you guys begin your march, is that what Ross is? I'm trying to picture what Ross is doing. As you make your way towards the agro complex, almost immediately as you break through some of the cornfields, you see a bunch of military type looking people rise up out of some of the corn and point their weapons at you. One of them.
Take long?
One of them.
Oh no! I have to point my weapon back at them. This is bullshit.
Right. Which one of you is Casey Webb?
I look at Amy, then I quickly look away from her.
Any
it's-
Casey Webb here?
If you want to look at my underwear, it's the web action going on here.
Do we recognize
Lining up.
Look,
this person?
Gary gave me one name. He said Casey Webb.
Oh.
He was real light on details. So if none of you are
Yeah,
Casey
no, that's
Webb,
me.
You don't have to be a
You
beast
should have said
about it.
Gary first.
douche about it.
You gotta introduce yourself.
Somebody did not teach you how to do basic etiquette.
Hi.
Judy
Hi.
Mercenary School?
Listen, stay low and come with me. And she will. And as you kind of make your way, you'll make a little small talk, and they will introduce themselves as Commander Kira Highwater. She is in contact with Gary. She will reiterate the fact that he was light on details. But I figured that any idiots that would come in looking like they were some SOS is the kind of idiot that Gary would send out here. So, I just figured.
Short.
Kind of idiot that would fake a crash landing is the kind of Gary would hire. So,
You nailed us.
top dollar.
You are amazing.
Ultimately leading you down into that complex where you guys were already headed. Listen, we saw at least 2 ships launch when you guys were dropping out of atmosphere, so gonna need to lay low here for a minute.
Yeah, it makes
Uh,
sense.
And with theatrical level timing, we'll see 2 ships kind of come in and land in the field right where you guys landed, and they will disgorge at least a half dozen troops that you can tell, and the ships themselves also release what look to be a dozen drones to scan the outlying area. And go ahead.
What kind of drones? Could I know? Would I know?
Well,
Maybe.
that you would consider them military in nature. They're likely armed and have all kinds of telemetry. That's not the right word. Like I'm trying to think. There's like thermal imaging, night vision type things. A lot of ways to try and detect human beings in the area.
Right. Are these pretty much standard issue type drones that would?
That would be. Yeah, that would be like a mass manufactured by BlackRock, Raytheon, Boeing.
Okay.
They just use hyphens now.
Yeah. All right.
But no, they would be a relatively standard issue military surveillance drone. That's
Okay.
the word I'm looking for. All kinds of surveillance equipment for detecting people and surveying the outlying area.
Cool.
Where we won't be though, right?
I don't know.
We're heading somewhere. Well, I mean, I guess I'm looking at Commander Akira. Is there, or?
Well, I think we're laying low right now.
Yeah, but where do we plan to go next? Is my question.
Okay. Absolutely. You ask Commander Kira that where? Here in the compound?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, quiet, small chat while we are here.
And Gary, I've been working with Gary and can't whisper in this voice. She'll tell you that she's been working with Gary and her one of her partner of hers, not like a partner, but a partner of hers. They've been working on a way to shut down the primary power grid there around New Amsterdam, hoping that the crew that Gary hired could then use that lapse of power, because they do have backup. It will come back on in approximately a minute and a half after they cause the infrastructure damage, to infiltrate at that time while the power is down. But they need someone to help them with the actual takedown of the power plant, and then they also guys need to infiltrate, and because they believe that this is basically your kill package. She's divulging your kill package effectively, Ross here, telling you that what was his name?
Satchel.
Thomas Satchel.
Thomas Satchel.
Satchel. Is Loki, it usually is, because he's been real buddy with the Brandborn and Syndicate. You know, he's been part of the people who have been in. Sorry, how can I say this? Gary has been effectively supplying a lot of the weapons to the rebels, and so this guy has been disrupting that business transaction. And
the rebels have a vested interest.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, absolutely, they have a vested interest in seeing this man die. And so, yeah, this is your what did kill package that he is usually located in their. He's often found in their mess hall, gambling with other syndicate, military personnel. But they have devised this way to infiltrate the compound, the military compound, or for at least you get into the compound undetected.
So you said that they need somebody to go take down the power, and then also.
Yeah, they only
then
have
we
like
can-
6 people, and they can't run both ops at the same time. So somebody's gonna have.
So that means whoever goes to take out the power really isn't going to be with the group to infiltrate New Amsterdam.
Yes.
Okay.
I could take out the power probably pretty easily. I mean,
Okay.
I could do that in most any system. They're not built that well. They're kind of dumb. I'm sorry, that was condescending. Sometimes the expediency of, the cost of the technology overrides the security of it and makeup. So, but anyway, I'm pretty confident that if I was in front of that system, I could make it stop working. I think I might even be able to beat that minute and a half thing. I'm gonna think about that. And I'm seriously thinking about that, Michael.
Okay, absolutely. Let's see if we can beat that minute and a half thing later.
See if I can shut it down for like an hour, 2 or 3 a day.
kind of want to add a little drama here. As you... There it is. Never printed this double side. When I turn it over, I can never find it. So while you're having this conversation, you guys are tucked away between these massive, like 20-story tall grain silos. A stretch of like a quarter mile of these massive grain silos. One of the drones comes swooping down in between, racing itself between silos down the access way between. Go ahead as the party. Go ahead and give me an act quick. All of you, give me an act quick.
Oh, all of us. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'm assuming my disadvantage still carries over from last week because it really wasn't that long ago.
You mean
I remember
slick?
I
That's
got
fair.
disadvantage,
Yeah,
and I don't remember
I
what. It was
appreciate
from
that.
one of my
That's
failed.
fair.
Slick. All right, I'm slick. No, I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So you also got to pick from the complications. You're off balance or rushed. You have advantage. So who succeeded and who failed?
I succeeded.
Failed? That tops off my advances. So did I really fail?
Wow.
I failed.
I failed.
So Ditch did not fail.
I did not fail.
This is bullshit. Where is my?
Yeah, you duck. You're very quick, Ditch. You see it, duck between, and you actually end up over with a bunch of Kira's crew.
Get rid of that.
Is there some move you can just mulligan, or are you just rolling again?
No, I just hit the slick thing again by accident.
No, no worries.
Questions.
Um.
I gotta-
However, your compatriots. I can let you choose. Do I get to choose one of these, or do you get to choose one of these? I think you choose them. Amy.
Didn't think so. I'm looking at them again. Oh,
On a 7 and 9, you do it.
I
but
thought we
choose
only
one.
got to choose in 7 to 9, and I.
Oh,
I
you're
got
right.
it
You're
quick.
right. You're right. You
Yeah,
left
these are
something.
fast.
You left something behind, Kira.
See, that's the thing I took stress last episode to not have. Just throwing that out there. I'm sad. Go ahead.
Oh, you said we shouldn't have played it that way last time.
No.
Oh wait, no,
that's not at
because
all
you
what
did
I'm
partial.
saying.
That's right. Duh.
Yeah. I
Determine
just
you do
did
it.
badly before. Go ahead.
I think we get to
Norm.
choose. It says, but
No,
you do it.
you
but choose
there.
one.
To
These
7
are
to
all
9.
full. These are all full failures. Michael has carte blanche. On
Oh,
all
that's
of you.
right. 7 and 9.
There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do or say.
Yep.
You can
that's
beg.
right.
You can cry. You can try to pay him. You can do
I
whatever you
forgot
want.
the failures. Yeah, that was a 7.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. All right. So
I left
failed
something
too.
behind. Do I know what it is now, or?
I'm trying to think what you left behind.
Ah.
Let's just. I feel like I want you to leave something behind. I want you to leave behind. You leave behind. You drop something when you're leaping away. Falls out of your pocket. What's something you keep in your pocket? Personal, and like a challenge coin or something like that, or.
I I
Keys
have
to the
a
sweetie.
charm bracelet. I don't know why that's what is occurring to me. Why would I have a charm bracelet?
What?
Okay, well, just take disadvantage going forward.
Ouch! No. I'm okay with losing my charm bracelet.
No. But what?
I just.
Do you have any siblings?
I don't know what.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes. 3.
You do? 3?
3. I have 3 sisters. Amy does.
You used to have 4. One of them died at the age of 12.
Oh.
You keep the hospital band from the day she passed away. Keep it on her in your pocket. And it fell out of your pocket. You dropped it.
Oh man, that sucks. Okay. It's really depressing. Poor Amy. Okay.
No, I just wanted to make it personal, so
Go
that
and
felt
admit it.
personal. Oh, it's the same question to win. No, I'm actually just gonna give Win the stress.
Okay. I thought I took the stress because I thought it was
Fair enough.
everything. So okay.
As for Ross,
Always.
Ross, what did you drop?
I have a piece of
Oh, you're-
obsidian-like stone.
Okay.
Obsidian derivative. Flat. It's a worry stone. And I would keep it in my pocket. And when I get stressed, one of the things that tamped me down a little bit was rubbing that stone. It was very smooth and like it. I actually have one. I forget what it's made of, but it's black. It's smooth. It's like a talisman trinket. Doesn't have any real function, but I gave it to juju that it does.
Mm-hmm.
So now if I drop that, Russ is gonna be extra jittery.
Mm.
Like, okay, motherfuckers, somebody fucks with Ross, might just open up with the sort of shotgun pump sort of, like fuck this, kabam. So
Almost feels like you should just roll with advantage. Then you can keep or disadvantage rather.
whatever, whatever you want, you tell me.
I don't want you to lose 2 things. I want you to
No,
take
it's
2
okay.
hits.
Just she knows. They know that life is brutal, short, and what Thomas Hobbes said.
So it's totally
That's-
smooth. There's anything etched in it, anything like that.
No,
No,
it's totally smooth. Nothing. There's no.
called like a worry stone or something. What did you call it?
Yeah, I wish I had I don't have it on me. I could take a picture of it.
No worries. Okay.
It's a space obsidian rock. I was trying to think of but I was like, "There's no way I'm going to try to
Space
think of some kind
obsidian.
of mineral." Be like laughing at me. Oh, it's quartz, vibronium.
Vibronium
Nitrate.
cords.
Like everything's vibronium composite in this world, right?
Okay. Cool.
Alloy. Maybe it's alien.
An alien egg.
It hatches after the 7 millionth run.
You just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, right.
That could be pretty fun though. Like you don't know what it is, you drop it, gets wet.
Yeah.
It's like a gremlin, like
I love that.
Magway
Yeah.
or whatever it is, Magui.
Mogwai?
I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, Mogwai.
But if it gets wet, it starts to reproduce for some inexplicable reason.
Little cuties though.
There'd be some shit going on. This Gamma Hydra Beta 10.
It just when it gets wet, it just sprouts legs and starts walking around.
Gotta be.
The thing you've been rubbing for the past 20 years.
Yeah. Maybe
It's all right,
Find its way back to me.
Okay. You guys duck out. You do lose some stuff. However, Kira leads you guys into some tunnels.
Kira Laser Show.
Leads you into some underground tunnels where she's able to extract you guys from the present danger, and you find yourself in kind of an underground rebel compound that they have dug out. About kind of like a kilometer away from where you guys are, or where you landed. Excuse me. You would find you guys surrounding a large table with a lot of like maps and blueprints and things like that, kind of mapping out where the power plant was, the security where they would likely be.
They have that table with the minis on it that military people push around.
Yeah, let's do that. It's like a bottom lit table, backlit table, got a full grid on it. They've
What's up?
they've sharpied in some stuff. Like Hunt for Red October, they've sharpied in. There's a map overlaid, and they've sharpied over. They've circled areas where like the power plant is, and they did like this. There's like this list. 3 guards every 2 hours, yada yada yada. There's little dots where all the cameras are. And Kira to introduce you to her counterpart, Jake. Been planning their strategist. Rolls his eyes when people say that.
One ping only officially.
And Gary has actually been able to provide them with a bunch of the explosives thing during this op. Primary provider of for them.
Primary explosive provider.
I'm your primary explosives provider. Everybody needs a primary explosive.
Yes.
So, I mean, Jake will just straight up ask you guys, like, how do you guys know? Did Gary give you anything? And the answer is, of course, no. Everybody knows. It's kind of the quiet joke that Gary's almost always light on details. He likes to put people together and let them out. But what's down again? Satchel. Thomas Satchel. They know that he is usually in the barracks around 9 p.m. And that was when they felt was, if you wanted to infiltrate at that moment, the best time for shutting down the power plant.
Okay.
You guys we're splitting the party?
I think we gotta.
Yeah.
Was thinking maybe Ross and Itch go for the power, and Win and I go for the kill.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I
I don't like sending Ditch by himself, which was what it
No,
kind of sounded like
definitely
he was
not.
planning on going before.
No, he needs somebody who can watch his back, and that's Ross.
Aside
We'll
from-
do that, Ross.
Well, okay. You go have fun making the killings and all the action. I will help Ross flip a few levers.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
You're not gonna help Ross flip it. You're gonna help Ditch.
Did I just say Ross?
Right.
Whatever. But I'll probably end up doing, because Ditchy probably get all squirmy, squishy, and I have to say, is it the red or the blue? And I'll just pick it. All the time. Okay. I get it.
Like, got to pick a new move, and I went ahead and I changed my mind, and I did pick up Lethal Strike because it seems
Ooh.
situationally very useful. Basically, it says that if I have them in my sights and they can't do anything to stop me, then I can discharge the move and describe how I end their existence or incapacitate them. So I'm hoping that I can just get a clear shot and everything will work out, and then we'll leave, and that'll be.
You're not the planner anymore. You're the planner and the executioner. I know I liked Amy. She likes the death too and the blood plan.
Stealing and killing and stealing.
Don't hate the player.
Making the universe a better place. Right, bitch? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yes, he is. Okay, so let's go flip some levers, Ditch.
Nobody said changing the world wasn't going to be dirty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to,
Changing not just the world, changing the universe.
sometimes you have to break a few omelets to make eggs, right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
So give me
don't think
that.
that's
Give me that
quite-
layout again. It was it was Ross and Ditch.
Check him out in his khakis.
Ross and Ditch what? What did I miss?
Oh, you ready for this?
Well, it's
Yeah.
you guys are going to the power plant, right?
Oh.
Apparently you're
Well,
not.
I kind
No?
of volunteered
did I
Russ
miss?
to be his.
No, I
his
wasn't here for
teammate. He
that,
was
so I was
gone.
Oh, I
positive.
apologize for your AFK. I'm sorry.
I think that's the plan. Is you go to disable the power.
Mm-hmm.
I stay guard to make sure nobody creases your khakis without your consent. And
So watch your back and make sure that you make it back.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm not happy with this either, but we make the best. We're
No,
trying to
it'll
have
be
fun.
it'll be great. It'll be
Oh,
great, Ross.
I see so much fun in our
Yes.
future.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
this is they're beautiful. It's all wonderful.
Mm.
You guys are great foils.
You know, I could sew some zippers on your pocket because you keep losing things. You too, Amy, if you want. I could get some
No, I've
Velcro
got
on
these
there.
button things that I was gonna put on, but I just.
Try to
Dropped
close
them.
them, I guess.
Drop the buttons.
I go to Ross. What about is that like your pocket here? That's unflapped. That's flapping, and I point to his pocket. Does he look down?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Flip.
Oh, shit.
I like my pockets are fine the way they are.
Okay.
Rushed. If you rush me and don't
Just
like
okay.
slap his hand, don't.
I'm not touching anything on you. I'm not. Okay. Thanks, Ross.
If you behave, maybe later I'll let you touch something later. Now
That was it.
focus.
That's the one right there. That's the one.
Okay. I give you this pocket
That's
here.
it. Let me check how a hook works. Because that's exactly where it would screw me up.
I should ask, does any of this hook into any of your hooks?
That's what
That's
Doug was just
exactly
looking at.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is the vague part of the hook, but basically, if I play it up, I'll get disadvantage on my next thing, which means that I'm more likely to fail, which means I'm more likely to get XP. And then it'll give me XP at the end for it affecting me. But yeah, Ditch is Ross said one of those things that they say that makes Ditch have trouble like figuring out where to walk and who he should stand next to and not make eye contact and stuff. So I don't know how that's going to work going into whatever we're about to do, but
Did you just
Oh,
make
you'll
him
be fine.
profoundly
It'll be
uncomfortable?
great.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
he made a sexual reference.
This is crude, and Ditch is a polished gentleman guy of research.
I'm sorry. Your name is a slur for dick.
Yeah,
Just worked out that
There's
Right,
nobody
right?
who is named Dick in the world that actually like thinks of themselves that way.
There are a lot of dicks out there.
No,
It's like a Richard thing.
But people who you have the Dick nickname based off of Richard, they just call their name is Dick. Like
I'm Dick and Harry.
Bobby's.
That is true.
Yeah,
you do
Carl's
make a
dad.
point. You make a point.
There's a guy I worked with that his name was Richard, and if you introduce him as Richard, he'd very snidely and nastily say he's Dick.
Yeah.
And he was a dick. And so kind of
Don't deny me my dick.
Yeah.
Like I think he was the only person I met that actually felt like he played into the fact that he was a dick.
Yeah. I mean, most people
And his name was
who
Dick.
use that as their nickname that's the same as
Yeah,
Rich.
it's just a nickname.
It's just or the same as anything else.
Yeah.
So Ditch does not pick up on the fact he's got a penis name.
Okay.
That's what his mom called him.
I mean, I don't think people who have the name Dick are not cognizant of the fact that their name is a
No, I think they
preference.
just like separate
Ignore it.
them intellectually, yeah.
Yeah.
And if people get to know, like, people I've known named Dick, that's their name, so you don't really think about it as being something funny or penisy so much.
No, every time I talk to him,
I guess there are people that are gonna,
like, I felt weird calling him Dick because he was an older guy, like, and he was a dick, so it kind of.
Well, what do you call Margaret's father? What do you call Carl's dad?
Mr. Tucker.
Oh, do you actually refer to him as?
Yeah, I've never called them Dick or Pat.
Oh, okay.
I met him when I was like.
Oh,
20.
see, yeah, okay, yeah.
So it was one of those like I was in college. Like, no, I was 8. I would have been 18 because I was just into college when I first met him.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I
it was
refer to him
kind
like
of still.
yeah.
I was still in that realm of okay, do I call them that?
Okay.
And it's just half the time it's not even calling them by their name. It's hey, how's it going? And just
Yeah,
talking.
it's true.
to them,
It's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. He's like one of the
But
people I
yeah.
know named Dick, but he's named is Dick Tucker.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I was going to be like, hey, yeah, it would be Dick, and I wouldn't feel weird calling him Dick.
Shit.
Fuck.
All the guys named Dick from that era, like my father, like everybody had a Dick. It was just like, yeah, it's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're like 10 years old or a teenager, then it's like.
Yeah. No, Ditch has the emotional level of an old man.
He's
Born 40.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when Ross talks about genitalia and really personalizes it, tough. It's tough sometimes. It's tough. Anyway, let's go blow something up. Now that I'm shaky.
Yeah. You're pumped
That's
now.
the spirit. You want to get the adrenaline pumping, and then you just get out there and you do the work.
Okay.
A few levers. Home before pink frosting time.
How long has it been since we got shot at and everything on the ship and ship took damage and all that? Ish.
At least a few hours. I would probably say it's been hours. It's nearing
6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I may be sobering up a little bit. I'm not as drunk as I was, but I am still drinking.
It just doesn't mean I'm stopping drinking.
Job?
That's part of his. That's one of his hooks. Is like he earlier was drowning his scars.
Yeah, because you looked into the abyss and.
Yeah. So.
But we can definitely just fast forward to the operation as you make your way. I'll start with Ross, and and Itch. As you make your way towards the power plant, you find that the patrols, the schedule is correct, but there are more patrols around than before. So you guys are ultimately just you and Jake. And so actually, how do they propose that you guys act like you're there for maintenance? You were sent over by Syndicate, and you infiltrate that way, kind of confidence, act like you belong type approach. What would you guys? Is that the kind of approach you'd be okay with, Ross and or Ditch?
What's Ross wearing?
Ooh.
Because you
I don't know.
described a pink bunny outfit earlier.
That's
I know that wasn't what you
That's
wore
fair.
here,
I am a little theatrically dressed.
I'm listening. I'm here. I'm just muted for a second.
What are these maintenance crews have uniforms? Do I have to like go knock somebody out and steal the uniform? Nah, well, I'll make
I
it
don't
work.
think it's somebody from here.
Nah, just we're the replacement people. We're here to maintenance. They cycle out. You know, Ross would be like, don't you understand that it's not all on staff? You have to rotate and contracting. And do I have to explain to you contracting, how it works and workers?
Okay.
So if they give a shit, they'll be like,
So Ross,
just because I have style and want a hint of color, you are looking good.
but don't judge me.
Yeah, exactly. Do not judge
You
me.
don't know me.
Exactly. You don't know me.
You write up a report with HR.
That's yes. That's what I was gonna do.
well, roll me a minute. So in my head, I now have Ditch, Ross, and Jake all kind of in air quotes maintenance person uniform. So maybe like overalls or something. So you were trying to manipulate the guards to let you in. You have some kind of janky papers. Go ahead and try and manipulate.
Who, me or am I yapping?
Or
Yes.
intimidate. Well, which do you want to do? Are you trying to intimidate your way through, or are you trying to manipulate
No,
your
I'm
way
trying to
through?
be slick, so I'd be slick, right?
Yeah, that would be manipulate, yeah.
Manipulate. Fuck me any wazoo.
5 me.
God, it's like Dungeon World all over again. At night, I was just like, boom, boom. Ah. Like, who's this dwarven warrior? He's full of shit. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh, it's a good game.
Oh,
I'm like,
you just
I
broke
Game
the
can't.
just
game,
logged
Brian.
out. Weird.
Brian just broke the game.
Sorry. That's my style. It's my sassiness broke the game.
Shame.
Damn.
Shame.
I shame the game. Uh-oh. Is it back up? Everybody's up?
Yeah, I'm back.
Everybody's up?
You did manipulate, right?
Yeah, fuck.
So,
I'm getting close. 2 more failures and I advance, so good. Finally get some kind of fucking move besides fucking up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Your dreams were your ticket.
doesn't actually have any negatives on the basic moves. Where?
Yeah, that's what you just go to your hard move list. Do whatever you want.
Hard.
I thought it just meant it didn't do.
No, no.
That's
People
that.
keep. Players keep trying to say that. I think that they're trying to like scam the
Hard calls and
GMs.
soft calls. When you make a soft SMN call, all 3 calls logically from the fiction. Hard SMN. Irrevocable.
Revok.
Yeah, you aren't convincing at all. The the security guard immediately pulls his firearm on you, and calls out, "I have got some suspicious people here. I think we need to check them out." And he holds you. "Don't move!" And he stares you guys down, all three of you. What do you do?
Oh.
I'll go to
Sir,
ditch.
we really need to get in there, because if we don't, we're very worried about the oscillation gramophone and what might happen with an underload that runs through the peripheral capacitor. It could be real dangerous for everybody. If you don't, we have to get in there and fix that. That's why we were
Oscillating
called here.
gramophone.
It'd be horrible. I mean, have you ever had your skin melt off? Like fully external radiation, like radiation poisoning that starts on the outside and goes in. Oh, it's way worse than the normal stuff. It's not pretty.
Little faces like, yeah.
So what is this? Is this an intimidate? Are you trying to intimidate him with your expertise, or are you trying to roll slick?
It
trying to-
probably is actually an intimidate, because it's so scary. Like I'm trying to scare him. So it is an intimidate.
Calculating.
Now. Since I said those things, and they're all true, by the way, totally accurate. Is that within my expertise?
Bet your ass. Says the assistant.
Says the other player.
I mean, the question is whether or not it's actually true. Is he?
No, everything I said was accurate and
You had to reverse the gramophone, or
Calculating gramophone.
Now, whether that's actually happening or not that's maybe not true, but everything I said was.
I understand. So the technobabble is true.
It's all
but whether
accurate.
that's actual situation is not true.
Yes,
understood.
Exactly. Because I'm trying to go for my one more or one less.
Fair enough.
Since there's a list.
Maybe that should just cancel the disadvantage that you have to roll with. Up to you.
Sure.
Well, whatever you want to do. Roll if you want to roll at normal. So basically, your expertise negates the disadvantage in this moment, or you can roll at disadvantage and the upside.
Yeah, I'll power game this one and roll without the disadvantage.
All right, you get a negate one. Okay.
Yeah, I won't negate anything if I fail it. Intimidate. Because the beautiful thing about this game is you could also choose to they could cave in, but they could also double down. It's one of you can push somebody too far on intimidates, even on a success. And that's fun.
That's fun.
Ugh. All right. Actually, I don't choose anything. They choose. From all those things.
Okay. His mic will drop. His gun will drop. He's like, Did you say my skin would melt off?
Yeah, from the mouth, from the ad, it'll go right down into your atoms and just start taking them apart, and that's what causes when the electrons lose their bonds and they start flying out. Also,
So
you kind of burn a little bit.
Ross is doing visual aids.
So your skin falls off while you're burning. So it's like two
Flight
different
attendant.
horrible ways of dying.
The price of life.
he gets out of your way.
Oh, thank you. Everyone's gonna be safe now. What's your name?
Why did my head just instantly said
Yeah,
Charles
I know.
Dickens, and I don't
I
know
know
why
that.
it said
Dickens?
Charles Dickens, but
Well, Mr. Dickens, I'll make sure to put you in my report as being very cooperative.
we're talking about a lot of dick, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. And if maybe you want to get some space, some distance from here while we're working on it, and like let everybody else know, please, because I'd hate for anything to
I don't
happen
know
to
why
anyone.
that name.
Be the best of times if we do this, or the worst of times if we don't. I am gonna sashay right behind Ditch. Like
So, how does the now I also want you to, so you're infiltrating. you go to the system. How are you shutting this down, Doug? You or not Doug? Sorry. How are you shutting this down, Ditch?
Well, they brought explosives, so they actually they must have had a plan for something. I'll turn to Jake. What were you gonna do with the explosives?
We were just gonna blow the shit out of this place. We didn't. Gonna try and shut down one of the main transformer systems. Like he'll point over to like this apparatus. He's like, that's the main, external distribution line. We were just gonna shut that down. Drilled, brute force it down.
Okay.
Because we really just need the power to go out. Well, because there's like this window it creates when the power shuts down at the military compound, and then the military goes on to generator power and comes back online until main power can be reestablished. So that 1.5-minute window is what they're looking for.
Okay. I bet you that we could take. I think we could take your explosives. We could. Yes, you get to blow things up, so that's fun. But we can take them, and we can take that force, and I think I could just have it rerouted. The explosive power just gets rerouted into the relays, and it will actually. That should like quintuplify the forces and push. And he's like, like looking up with his eyes and like clearly doing a lot of calculations in his head. I think we could backflow the relays, and we could blow those generators too.
I love it when you say blow generators.
Yeah, see, that one didn't get him. He's always like, yeah, Ross, I know, it's really interesting, isn't it?
Ross knew it's just gonna go right under the radar.
Yeah.
What?
I look at Jake like,
So I think Ditch's idea is basically to put the explosive inside something and then run routing of some way to focus that explosive force back into the electrical grid in the system, and then I can just switch some junctures and junctions and send it back to not only drop it here.
Give him the junk.
I could put it back into the generators and maybe blow them out too, even though they might not be anywhere close to this. It's space stuff.
You're trying to you're trying to create a power surge that fucks up the military compound kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're trying to see what you can.
Yeah, with explosives.
Double reverse quadruple voltage.
Yep.
With the wrong polarity. Their 3-phase is going to be 4-phase.
Viva the rebellion.
I mean, they could just bring in new generators and put them down and hook them in, and they'll be fine. But extra couple minutes, maybe.
my conditions.
Trippy ass song. It's Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers and the what was his band that he was with?
Big Dick Guitars. So we're you're trying to blow it up. You're trying to do the double reverse back feed. Is this a move you have that you're trying to lean on? I don't have your moves directly in front of me. Characters.
This is. I do have jury rig now.
Ooh,
which
Portal from Mothership.
yeah, no, I'll throw it up there. I copied it over. I didn't mean to roll it. Ignore the roll.
Are you sure?
Unless it's a 12.
Oh wait,
Lord,
I just? If I click it,
Oh,
did
he
it
did
go into the
intimidate
thing?
though. He didn't do. Oh, there it is.
Jury rig, yeah, +2. Success.
13.
Oh, keep that shit.
Why is it
Yeah.
+2 though? It gave you +4. That doesn't seem particularly right.
No, that's not. I must have probably screwed something up.
So you got a 9.
Well, I got a +2
Maybe
on top of
11?
that too.
11.
11.
Okay.
I do have a real +2 to that. I don't have a +4.
Okay. Well, 11 and 12 are distinguishable as far as the game is concerned, or 13
Yeah.
for that matter. So.
Yeah.
Technically.
What does it actually do to the military compound here? Does it blow out the generators?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It both damages the power structure above us, and then it does blow back along the lines of the generators, making a really high-pitched sound and randomly shooting lightning out of the lines as it goes.
It's like a concert.
Yeah, this like almost this power surge, electricity travels down the wires, down the grid, kind of snakes through the main city of New Amsterdam. You see lights go out across the entire city, and camera kind of pulls away from the power plant, and you guys, after you successfully shut it down, and as the surge pushes to kind of follow, the camera will kind of follow the surge down to the military compound, and settle down on Win and Amy with Kira alongside. You guys have the lights, like all the light, like all the light pollution that was happening, just completely shuts off. Like for a minute, you're like not a minute, for like a few seconds, your eyes sit there and have to adjust. As you now can actually see stars and things above your head. It is like pitch black out right now, and all the light around you has got like this. You hear the hum of standard, like just like
But-
dead quiet. Go ahead.
Wasn't Ditches just? I don't mean to interrupt real quick. Wasn't he gonna make it last longer than a minute? Was
I
that
think he
his
wanted
plan?
to just go out, and his surge would cause the generators to
Okay.
go out
so no
for
backup power.
indeterminate. You're right. The backup power
Okay.
will not be coming back on within the minute and a half, 100%.
Okay, thank you. Awesome.
But you guys don't know that. Ultimately,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that you guys don't necessarily know that, so you still have to act.
Win and Amy don't know. Okay.
Right, sorry, Win and Amy, yes. Can you communicate that? I don't know. Can you? Do you guys have shortwave communication, that kind of thing?
We have comms.
Yeah.
Jake have comms to Kira to relay to them, or are they separate? I don't.
We need to though. I mean, like, are we gonna do anything all that different?
No.
no.
It'll protect us longer.
It'd be like a nice
but-
little surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so devious. Oh, Ditch, you a devious fuck mother.
What?
A devious fuck mother.
Didn't say a motherfucker.
Can't-
I fuck mother.
Yeah. Yeah, Ross. Yeah.
I'm gonna pat him on the butt a little bit, like, good job.
I move on the other side. I move on the other side of Jake.
Oh, now here comes the lethal strike. Jesus.
Act quick. Win. So you guys are like standing outside a fence with some bolt cutters, effectively, and you are or plasma torch, whatever you want to do. You want to cut your way through the. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a rough night.
Oh dang.
Since I really can't have you not do the thing, you're gonna go ahead and take your stress. In so doing, you rip open a part of your bag. It gets caught on the. You don't lose anything, but you will be. What I'm trying to convey is that you aren't necessarily. I'm not gonna go through the whole. You left something behind. The SM will tell you what, but you're gonna tear your backpack, and you're gonna leave a bunch of shit out there. The net result of that is you will not have time to acquire it again, to pick it back up, and patrols will be able to spot this shit, basically. So, Win successfully creates an opening for you, Amy, and Kira as well, to make it into the primary compound. It is pitch black. You are basically you see a bunch of lights start to. It looks like people are like throwing flashlights up and stuff like that, so you can see movement, or at least the beams of light, right? The casted beams of light from the flashlights or torches for our British friends. Just kind of scanning around. You can see them scanning around, looking for people, or just kind of, you can hear the general people just yelling like, "What the fuck's going on? Where's the fucking power? I don't even fucking hear the generators coming on. What's happening?" How do you guys navigate your way in the pitch black to the mess hall? You guys are, I don't know, like
What kind of terrain is it?
Have you ever been on a military base? I assume you have it.
Yes.
It's paved and everything. There's basic roads. There's a lot of structure buildings, like large.
Okay, so it's kind of like a modern base. There aren't like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
What do you think?
Awesome.
What do you mean, like?
No, it's the future.
Fair. Maybe that's actually a good point. Some drones actually go up into and start flooding the general area with light, trying to cast at least some light.
I also think we would know the general, like, we'd know, okay, we're coming in here.
Where we're going.
We need to go up. We need to go up 2 blocks, take a right, go 3 blocks, take a left, kind of thing. I think we would know that. So
works for me.
I can't imagine it's so dark out
So I'm good.
that you can't see some. There's still some kind of a glow. Anytime I've been out at night, like.
Yeah, there's usually some glow, and I feel like it'll work in our favor more than anything. We'll be hard to spot.
That really.
Just move low and quick.
So then you guys would navigate your way to the mess hall. You would be passing through like scanning lights and drones moving around, and you eventually find yourself kind of outside the main entrance to the mess where you would expect Thomas to be. You hear a lot of commotion though in the room. People are like, "It's fucking dark in here. We gotta stop playing." A lot of arguing going on. People are frustrated because there's no light. They've had to turn on flashlights and everything. But there's definitely
They've got flashlights on in there then?
Yeah.
That's awesome, because when people have flashlights inside and it's dark outside, you can see them real good. I'm gonna go up to the
Yeah.
windows and try and spot
Fair.
him.
Is there a role for you?
I'm always sneaky.
Duh. That's Space Master.
Default move.
Not really. Keep your cool.
I'm still trying to learn how to get rolls out of you guys. It isn't
I'd
bad.
say
It's
keep
just
your cool for like, being sneaky. Like,
Yeah.
stalwart makes sense.
Or act quick. They're kind of the general act under pressure.
Sure.
Thick is the
oh, those
They're
are cool
pretty.
dice.
Yeah,
yeah,
Slick is
Cute.
that's the
full.
cyberpunk dice.
Thought it matched the bionics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, at least somebody can roll tonight. In our group.
I mean, I got a fail before this.
Hey, I
my
have
second
yet
roll.
to roll higher than a 3, so.
Ouch, you're right. Yeah, you lose.
Stop drinking, Win. Oh,
Yeah.
He takes
They
another
have an
drink.
impact.
he's like double flasking it now.
Uh-huh. I mean, I do have disadvantage and all that stuff.
Like
so.
the other one's just the mixer.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you mixing it
The
with?
mixer is just
Rum?
another alcohol. Exactly.
Yeah,
Another
rum
alcohol.
and bourbon.
Yeah, I'd like to have left something else behind as well, I guess.
All hope. My
All
hope is
hope?
left
No.
behind, yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it is? Oh, I have to tell you.
I don't think you have to tell me right this second, though. Like later when I say, "Oh yeah, no, but I had that. That's my
Fair
gear
enough.
slot." I think you can be like, "But no."
But no.
Yeah, you don't have that, yeah.
That critical space skeleton's key. Ah, nope.
Wrong
Bring
skull.
up nothing.
The recall device to the sweetie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. Yeah, the key
Oh,
fob.
Not the sweetie pager.
Yeah. How about no?
Um.
Wah, wah, wah.
Um. So you see him and a bunch of other military looking types, jockey looking jarhead types. It looks like they're playing cards, smoking stogies. It's very cliche. They're playing what looks to be some kind of type of. There's cards and dice. You aren't 100% sure what they're playing, but you're pretty sure Thomas is cheating, looking at the way he's rolling the dice.
Sounds like a cheater.
Reprehensible. Take headshot.
But there
I'm
are
a
additional 4 people at the table. There's 5 people total at the table, and 2 that are just kind of standing around. Look like they're just bitching, like they may have been gambling at one point. Excuse me.
Right. We have like a clear line of sight on him though, and
Kinda, yeah,
is
I
he-
would say,
are
yeah.
they still kind of sitting or
Yeah, they don't
They-
see you
okay?
because you're dropping something. I don't. um.
Sounded so kind of mean.
I don't mean
mean,
it like that.
I
could-
know.
I could attempt to make a precise shot. I have a
Well, doesn't Amy have True Strike? She's-
I think we
Oh,
should
does
both
she?
try.
yeah.
I have lethal strike, and you have a
I have a
thing.
sniper
That's why I
rifle.
thought we would both be good for this
Oh,
for murder.
for murder.
So Kira is hunkered down.
For
She
murder.
would get down not in a prone position, but kind of like I don't know what that called, but she would settle down to one knee and effectively not play Overwatch. She would effectively be Overwatch. And if you are familiar with that term, it basically just means to look around with your gun and make sure nobody shows up. And if they do, shoot them. It's basically being a lookout. So, you guys
'Cause
want to do?
I've got my pistol with me, and I will look
I
at.
remember the last time you used a pistol, it blew up. I thought, but that was a different game. So.
Different game, a different girl, and a different time.
In a different universe.
I am murder Amy.
Win pulls out like out of his bag. He just starts pulling pieces out, and you see him like as he pulls it out, like he pulls out like a stock, and then the grip, and he's assembling this huge long gun.
Even though you're like 4 feet away from the guy through the window or whatever.
Yeah. He's not taking any chances. He's gonna move back.
It's like 20 seconds, right?
Yeah. He's trained for this. He can do it quick.
Fair enough.
And yeah, he's gonna move back a little bit. He's not gonna be like 4 feet from the window, but he's gonna be relatively closer than normal.
Okay.
And
how do you guys coordinate this? So Kira's just down there, hunkered down in Overwatch,
and I'm assuming we were together. So, and she's doing that, and I'm going to take up position to take the shot. I'll let her know as I'm going. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to be right over there.
Okay. Do you guys do this coordinated firing thing, like a 3, 2, 1, like?
Yeah, I would say.
I'll watch for his signal.
What's your signal?
I have a mirror that I can like it's enough of a reflective surface that she can see it, and I'll kind of flash that like you would like if you're trying to signal somebody from a distance away.
So does that mean you're going to take the shot? It's one of you shoot first. You try to shoot at the same time.
I would assume like right after I shoot, because I am close enough that there's not really going to be much of a noticeable gap probably from.
So you're not. I guess in my head you're both shooting the same target, but from my head now it's like you're gonna try and take down Thomas, and Amy is gonna try and clean up the rest of the bros after the startlement.
I would assume her first shot's gonna be at Thomas as well. Like I would assume.
Yeah, my thinking is that I fully expect Win to just get the shot and for me to be covering him, but if for whatever reason the shot doesn't take him out immediately, I'll take a shot too. It's going for overkill here.
Yeah.
Well, this is perfect timing. Let's get this going. What? So you signal
firefight.
You signal Amy. Go ahead and roll your shooting.
Oh boy. No pressure.
Your face is like the most troubled Picasso or something. He just didn't cut off his ear yet or something.
Oh, son of a... Who?
Okay.
Is that a 7?
Yes, sir.
I'll take a 7. I'll take that.
And deal double its harm. This is a one-shot, one-kill situation. I'm not gonna have you. Trying to go for it.
Yeah, I'll do the double harm. But like that gun, I have to get a new gun. I'm assuming is what that means. Or is it discharge? Just means that I'll have to reload it.
You have to
You-
do the recover mode or
Yeah,
move.
you basically use up all the ammo or all of the power or all of the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that then.
They basically run out of ammo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
this
only packed one bullet.
Amy, behind you hear this like thunderous like crack as the gun fires, and then basically all in the same instant, of course. So, like the gun fires, the glass crack shatters in front of you, and giving it to 7, Thomas goes down immediately. He takes a bullet straight to the cranium. I assume that's where you're aiming. And he slumps over, and all 4 of the guys at the table who are playing with him look over at the window, seeing you, Amy. How do they react, or how do you react? Act quick,
Oh, act quick. Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
and then do whatever you were gonna do.
It's just gonna. That.
Guard. Incapacitate them.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
kill someone.
Okay. How do you that's not I'm not going to accept that description. How do you kill them?
Well, I just very efficiently pew pew and
You're like,
gonna get up real quick and shout, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah. When
wow.
as soon as he pulled the trigger, he really didn't even wait to see if the shot hit. He was instantly breaking down the gun and packing it back in his bag and making his way to Amy.
Perfect. Yeah. We'll converge and then GTFO
Yep.
as best as possible.
After the gunfire, there's a short pause. Not pause. A short gap in time, and then you hear what you hear to be sirens, like emergency sirens, like hear an announcement. There wouldn't be power, so you wouldn't have sirens. Actually, never mind. Everything I'm saying is make believe.
Yes, that's good you noticed that, Michael.
This is
Do we need to reinforce that more? I don't
No.
know.
No, I just forgot there
Brian.
wouldn't be power. So the sirens probably wouldn't work. I'm trying to think how to make this more dramatic for you guys. For Amy, for the fade to black. Exactly.
Oh well, not to be that guy, but I believe we left some detritus at the fence hole we're probably running back to.
Right.
Which could have drawn attention.
You're absolutely correct. As you make your way back to the hole that you created in the fence, you find 3 heavily armed security guards that look like they're just posted up there. One of them seems to be preoccupied with looking at the hole itself, while the other 2 are definitely posted up paying attention. Try to approach. Kira begins to engage them and starts to shout at you. When take them out.
Oh, I was just gonna leave them. Okay, right, yes.
You just killed like 7 people. It's like, it's like 3 more, no problem.
Sure, yeah, we will engage these ones as well.
Yeah, I'll pull out my my assault rifle.
Okay.
Love this shit.
You're like the Doom guy. You're just like
Yeah, he's got like the funny thing, his base equipment: pistol, rifle, a melee weapon, shotgun, sniper rifle, grenades, body armor, shield, shotgun, mercenary license trinket. I have 2 shotguns.
Well, you need your snub nose shotgun. Start off.
Right?
Your pump action shotgun.
Don't know what we're gonna do tonight. No.
Oh, give me a I think that would be a firefight roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so.
Huge.
Whew.
Blow him away. First one's
nice.
down. He just crumples against the fence, flies against the fence. You hear it rattle. Amy?
Right. 2 must roll.
Ooh.
Not my strong
Fuck.
suit.
You don't get the shot off first, Amy, and you take a bullet to the arm, but you are able to incapacitate the other guard. Kira just wins. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna make her. A highly trained military personnel, and she kills him good. No, she definitely takes
Kill.
out, and you guys are able to make your way through the hole you made in the. You guys are now separated. We can then we'll move back to Ross and Ditch. After the whole place shut down, you started to hear a lot of military personnel, or not military personnel, but the security personnel start to roam around the complex there. How have you guys been trying to stay low, stay on the DL? What was your escape strategy, if any? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Everybody's hustling. I'd be like, yeah, we'll join a cacophony of like, oh, hustle, woo, woo, woo. That's what Ross and I guess Ditch, right? We just
probably just throw ourselves into the crowd and act
To the
like we're
crowd.
scared and we're confused. And
yeah, like yeah, get that.
You hear
Secure
someone
that.
yelling in the background, our fucking skin's gonna melt off! Gotta get the fuck out of here, skin's gonna melt off!
So perfect. Panic, blind panic with some of these. Excellent.
Yeah, Ditch
Panic.
can act like he's blindly panicking pretty easily.
No, I like it. I think that's a good, because it'll be dark and everything. I don't think you'd under too much pressure. So I'm gonna fade to black on someone yelling, our fucking skin melt off, and we can figure out how you get off the planet next session. And we'll do the after session or the end session stuff here.
Woo. You heisted so good, you guys.
Mhm.
I don't know. I gotta figure out how to run.
Space Heist. Episode 3.
Should have taken the assassin background. Pew pew pew.
Other move.
Pew 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 pew.
The finger there. You reached the end of an episode. We've reached the end of our episode. You've faded to black. The credits are rolling. Player takes turns reading their 3 hooks. Start with Doug. Or sorry, Ditch.
Okay, so Wynn's mind is an empty page. I will fill it with knowledge about space. Yeah, it didn't really come up today.
Okay.
Ross can make Ditch feel very uncomfortable once Ditch realizes what Ross is talking about. That definitely came up today.
Okay.
And I will become obsessed with the mystery to the exclusion of any danger around me. Didn't seem to come up today. So, yeah, I got one.
I would agree. Ross,
Thank you.
since we
Thank
haven't done you.
No, none of them. Amy's the only one that can calm me down, but we haven't really got into that. I'm at the mercy of my rage and I'm a struggle against its impulses. I don't think that really came into play.
Okay.
Where was I? Checked here.
The hooks.
My powers cause me extreme pain, and there's very little that helps me manage it. Well, I lost a trinket that helps me manage it, so I don't know if that doesn't really apply.
I'd say it factors in.
Does it? Yeah.
It certainly is in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's space mastering over there. So I get it. Experience.
Aw.
So that's an advance.
That's in my.
Bad boy. Ooh, I might actually level up.
So, Amy.
Okay, so if I know there's something unique and valuable around, I must have it. That did not come up.
Oh, I gotta
Then-
play. I gotta work on that. I gotta give you stuff to that play with anyway. Go on.
I'm addicted to adrenaline. I take risks just for the thrill of it. I was definitely having fun, but I don't know if I took extra risks
Okay.
per se. And then Ross may be as devious as I am. They should be tested to find out. I did kind of think that throwing them together with Ditch might be interesting to see what happened and was seeking to cause chaos.
Yeah.
You sly bastard. Oh,
I like that.
that's good.
Players agree. So
Clever
That
girl.
is terrible.
and win.
I mean, mine's wars numb me to suffering, whether it's my own or someone else's. Maybe because I kept my cool on taking out people while we did this. I don't know. And then the other one is I often drown myself in my vice, which is alcohol, to dull the scars and soul of my soul.
Did we do those?
That-
What was the first one?
War has numbed me to suffering, whether it's my own or someone else's.
Yeah,
I think
fair.
you coldly murked that guy.
That's kind of what I
yeah.
felt.
I
And
would
I've-
say that. I don't know if your players says the players have.
Yeah.
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 What was the big problem with the win in the middle of the game? Don't you having all sorts of issues? Or
I just wasn't able to roll. Pretty much.
That dice
Yeah.
performance issue. I get it. It happens to investors. It happens a lot.
It do be like.
It do.
I mean, you
You're not
did
the first to have it.
coldly murder that guy, so.
Yeah.
I agree
Well,
with
that was my first good roll,
Yeah.
and I was
First
happy
good
that
murder
that was
roll.
that was a good roll.
When it comes to murder, yeah.
Okay, well, ask the following questions and answer them as a group. Did we complete a mission or contract? No.
I think
No.
Well,
Oh, sort
we technically have completed. We just
turned it
haven't
in
gotten.
yet.
We haven't gotten off the planet yet.
So if you haven't turned it
But
in,
we
then you
murdered
don't.
the guy, and that was
No.
And you
the.
go and get the reward.
Yeah.
yet.
Because we had 2 missions really, and we've done 1, and now
Right.
now
Oh,
we're
that's
gonna go
right.
talk to the Archbishop.
So
That's another one.
Yeah.
We have fingers in different pies here.
Did we learn something new and important about the universe? I don't.
That things in a power plant can melt your face off.
The oscillated gramophone is key component.
Yeah, slipping down.
We make a new enemy or
Skin on.
thwart an existing enemy.
Well, we thwarted
Yeah.
Satchel.
Yeah.
And was there a big moment that hinged on a crucial role? Be murdering that
I think
guy.
there were a
Yeah.
couple of them.
Yeah.
Well, Satchel, the blowing up the
Yeah.
power plant.
Yeah, that explosion thing was.
That was pretty crucial, and you knocked it out of the park.
So how many did we get for the
So
group
I
questions?
would say you got 2 XP. My
Oh, I'm
personal
advancing.
opinion, you did not finish a mission or quite
Ooh,
yet.
I get a move.
did not.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, finally.
Oh, do I take a move or do I
Correct.
up an approach?
Mm.
I'm gonna up stalwart.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I need a move because I have none, really.
I've got a few things that use stalwart, and it being at 0 is
There you go.
not helpful.
Yeah.
I might make a workshop.
How do I get rid of my disadvantage?
Zoom through downtime. There's a
What is it? What did you get it for?
It was a bad roll.
When you picked the disadvantage going forward option? Is it
Weird
I
requirement.
was forced to.
That was the assaulted by the abyss.
Yes.
Well, under downtime it says spend time getting closer to a crew member. You each may choose heal 1 stress or have advantage going forward. How do you get rid of the disadvantage? I think the episode. I think you're actually supposed to burn that stuff off at the end of the episode, a la
Okay.
Star
Yeah,
Trek
could be that.
or Star SG-1 and stuff like that.
I hear it. The main reason I didn't question it at the end of the last episode is I got it right at the end.
That's fair. No,
So
I
it kind of-
appreciate that. No, I think
kind of
that
felt
works.
like that. It would have been like, oh, no real penalty for me.
No, yeah.
No,
I appreciate that. No, that definitely works for me.
and it was fun having him be at disadvantage partially because he was drunk. So
See, it all works narratively and everything. I hope you guys had fun tonight. This was
absolutely
fun.
me experimenting with doing a little, like, I don't know, with the whole Kira thing and the op and stuff. Kind of injecting my own kind of narrative stuff a little more into it.
Always fun.
It was
No,
fun,
fun.
yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed all of that and had fun.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So have a good evening, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll
No,
give you
thank
your
you.
2
You
minutes
too.
back.
Thank you.
And have a good holiday.
You
Yeah,
too, everybody.
absolutely,
Oh,
guys.
wait, can we?
Christmas.
Is anybody not able to play next week, or since it's the middle
You
of the
should be
I
home
am.
by Tuesday, yeah.
What day is Tuesday? Was that? It's only
27th.
27.
It's the
Yeah.
27th.
Good to go on this end.
I'll have
should be
no
good.
house guests anymore, so I'll be happy.
Be home
Yeah.
and recuperated even.
Nice.
Well,
Cool.
have a good evening, guys. Thanks for
All
hanging
right.
out.
Cool.
Okay, thank
See
you.
ya.
I guess.
Good night.
Bye.